sounds.
What's it?
Probably get more
What
views.
a bunch of dorks.
We will still be doing this with 0 viewers at all aspects and all hours of the day
So good.
until we get a 0 and 1.
Yes.
So
We'll have done it, everyone.
welcome everybody to your Monday nights with Liquid Rook and Special K, soon to be Special Old Man K.
Special old man K.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh man.
They call
So
me
yeah, we left
Cold Man.
off
Special
with.
Cold Man.
Let's see. Where did we leave off actually? So we've done 4.
4 out
Can
of
I
how
count?
many?
Yes. 3. No, 3. And then the 8th. The 8th is like one that I believe pops up later. So we've done 3 of the maidens, and so we're on our way to the 4th one. I am going to try. I'm going to try to get to the area where that boy, like with a flute, so that I can like finish the quest first, because that will be like super helpful to us later.
She's dying so bad. She's like calling me right now so she could be on speaker.
Oh, so funny.
Okay, I'll answer it. I told her I'd try to fit her in, but maybe I should just get it out of the way, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if she wants to be on the whole time. That way we can have a conversation with her to see what happens. So she can...
Yeah, maybe she'll make it even better.
Alright, just for a little bit, so I thought I'd just do it because I don't think we'll have you on for the whole time. Okay, but I don't know if it will work. You're going to have to turn your speakers down or something. Now I know what call-in shows are like.
Yeah.
Because we're getting feedback here. So Elsley does not want to hear this segment.
I don't want to hear your dog.
So yeah,
Funny.
we'll get to this because both Mike and I are trying to do more prep. I did a little bit of prep and I brought my... I don't really have any notes. I just have a thoughts.
Already died, everybody.
That's
I've
how distracting we are.
Already died.
So, all right, daughter of mine, what do we have to say? This is your time to shine. All right, moving on. Good job on dying. I'm very proud of you for failing, and that's what we all want, is that kind of love and acceptance.
That's all the. That's really all this stream is about. Is just the death.
Right.
I think I'm going the right way to finish off the flute.
I would say, as
hopefully.
all Christians here, I mean, as a kid, I used to be very scared of dying. As an adult, besides missing out with my daughter.
You want me to go into a panic attack?
Yes. I don't hear her.
I am looking forward to that sweet
sweet release.
Release, you know, I mean,
Well,
not that
so
like I want to
funny.
live, and I want to live as long as possible. But I mean,
We're not afraid of it.
I'm not afraid of it, and it's
Yeah.
just joyous. I mean, imagine getting to see all family members, and I mean, there's not going to be any like time, right? Like the people and our friends and our family that have died already. When we get there and see them, I don't even know if we won't even think about time. We won't be like, oh my gosh, it's been like 30, 40, 50, 100 years.
I feel the same way. All right, here's a voice for.
Is it
Cam.
done? Okay. Oh gosh.
Thank you, Rick. But it looks like I can't play my flute anymore. Please take it. If by chance you could get to the village I lived in, please give it to a child old man, and you will find there. Well, my mind is getting hazy. Please let me hear the sound of the flute one last time.
So then he plays the flute. Or I play the flute, I guess. Let's see.
Yeah. Can you guys hear that background music?
American's version of British is so bad.
American's version of British is so bad. Watch. So I played the flute, and then he turns into a tree.
You know what? I think you should
That's
actually.
It's kind of sad and sweet at the same time. So basically, he's lost the will to live.
Because he doesn't. But didn't he give you the ocarina?
Yeah, so he gives me the flute, the ocarina, whatever it is. But the thing is that in this world, so he's in the dark world, right? I'm not sure how he got there.
Yeah.
Probably the same way we do, where you just like accidentally fall in. But he wasn't able to he misses his dad. And so he's like, please go find an old man in the village and tell him basically like what happened. So it's like this kind of like super sad, sweet story
I see.
that just happened here, which is I'm all about. I like that. So let's see if I'm not sure. No, that's the brother. So I'm not sure where this guy is, but it's in the village, so it shouldn't be very hard.
Is there only one village in this thing?
Yeah, Kakariko Village. Yeah.
Okay, because other games that are, that this seems like it's kind of going to.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and there's especially like Majora's Mask has a lot of villages. So does Twilight Princess has a ton of those as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No! Actually, turn me off of speaker, please. I'm joking. That was a joke.
All right.
All right. See you later.
Have a good night. Enjoy the stream.
That was a joke.
Okay.
I feel like she's being a
Bye.
fibber face.
Bye. That is.
That was a call-in. That is the closest we're gonna get to that.
Right.
And
maybe some. If this really takes up, then.
Let's see. What's this guy? I saw a very nice lady at the well-wishing. At least once. I'm sure you'll like her. Okay. Let's see. Is this the old man? Nope. He's asleep. Very asleep.
All right. I need to put it on an alarm. So my parents' 50th wedding anniversary is this week, and
that's nice.
My brother's asking me to make an alarm for it. So, or no, he needs it by Wednesday so that he can edit it and stuff like that.
Has he started editing other ones?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Good.
Right.
Yeah, we need to make those things for sure. The little outro so that it
okay.
Just something really short and sweet.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just making sure. So, all right, thanks for calling. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye. Bye.
But yeah, so remember last week I was so I bought these Pokemon boxes.
Oh, did you open them?
Yeah, so I opened 2.
Ooh.
So I opened 2 of them. One was a Charizard, and the other one was the Sylveon. And guess what? In the Sylveon, the second one that I opened, I got the Venusaur that I wanted. So now, and I looked up the card, I looked up the card, each set has, ones that you're looking for, right? That's, the whole point. And I'm pretty sure the top 10 cards that you want out of this set, I've pulled already, so there's not really a reason for me to keep or to open the next set. So I'm torn between keeping the box and
I haven't had a chance to remember. There was a boy in this village who could talk with animals with his flute. He had a pet bird that flew with him everywhere, but he went to the mountain and never returned.
I don't know why I did a voice like that.
I think that was his dad. Because I know they're supposed
Pokemon boxes. I have a Sylveon as well. He's also got 4 Sylveons.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, so and I had a friend, so I have this guy's the nicest guy. So he traded me one card that he's really been looking for, and I got really lucky because
Is a Mewtwo good?
Yeah, well, it depends on so every card has a lot of variations. So when you say oh, I pull a Charizard, it's that's good, but what Charizard and from what set? And so they're all a little different. Okay, good. Yeah. So I thought it was his dad. Maybe not. Maybe I read way too much into it. I thought he was saying his old man. So I can now call that bird, and I will.
now?
And I will. No, it's just a random bird from that
Okay.
thing. So now I can call the bird, and I can
I don't know
fast
what that
travel.
is.
So that's super useful to us now. So if I like, no, I'll just go to the dungeon. I'll show you what that looks like. But yeah, so now I can fast travel. So that's gonna help us a lot too. I don't know if you can fast travel in the Dark World, but I should be able to. So after I get to the dungeon and beat it, I should also be able to temper the sword a little bit more, and that'll make it more powerful. So that'd be cool.
Oh.
But yeah, so now I'm trying to think, okay, what should I do with that box? I'm leaning to just keeping it and just being like, because unopened boxes, those are worth a lot of scratch too. So I'm thinking about just doing that.
Okay.
I love the dead chicken. So funny.
That is weird. Somebody was having fun.
But yeah, so I'm happy I've pulled all those, but finishing my story. So he traded me one card and he gave me a metal Charizard, like the original art Charizard that everyone wants. He gave me an original Fat Pikachu metal card. He gave me a shiny Mew, which like finished the celebration set that I needed and wanted. So like he gave me like all this stuff. Yeah, I never would have known that. Like we would have been lost forever. I never would have even tried that.
To look.
There's a lot of things in this game where I'm just like, it's like last time, like I got stuck because like, oh, I can't pull. I can only push them. I can't pull them.
Yeah.
Nope. Bunch of dummies that I am. I do have another one that isn't a part of the celebration set though. That was like the Charizard box.
Yeah.
So that actually comes with 3 guaranteed Charizards, one of which is a V-Star. So I will open that, and that will be pretty fun. Let's see. But yeah, so now that I know what I can and can't do, I should, even though I'll be a little lost, I should be fine, and we shouldn't get trapped. Because I did some more research as well, just to make sure.
There goes.
Yeah.
I have the V-Star Flying Pikachu. Yeah, sorry. I'm rubbish on this stuff, and I'm not really. Right. My mind is like.
That is.
It's been a busy mind weekend, and I'm still trying to recover. I almost had to postpone tonight, but had a better night. You know, things repaired, and I'm kind of feeling okay.
All right, so
kind of feeling okay.
That's good. I'm glad you feel better.
So trying to have faith, not fear, over a lot of stuff.
Facts.
Regardless, but I mean,
and we all got to live that way.
It's not a cure-all, and it sucks because you want it to be, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. You know, like sometimes spiritual life does not necessarily work out with temporal life, or maybe it doesn't at all. And that's the big.
That's like the whole crisis of faith, right? Like, there's a reason why we all feel these things, and like it's real. And then at the same time, you try to not be like,
thank you zealously,
sad about it, but it is sad sometimes.
Yeah.
And so you're just like, it's hard. It's not easy.
Like you know, sometimes when you're focusing on those spiritual things, you want everything to feel that good and kind of secure, but it doesn't. I don't want to say it doesn't last, but it can't always be.
Well, life isn't like that.
Yeah.
Like so many people have had so many hard times. Like I know people that recently lost family that I grew up with in our ward, and it was devastating to everyone that was in that ward, including it. I mean, it affected me a lot.
He's bunny man.
My bunny. This is my dark world persona.
Yeah. So if you've ever watched Lore or listened to the podcast, they go over the urban legend of Bunny Man in New Jersey or something. Oh. And anyway, it's not true. It's not true, but it stood around for so many decades.
I got a compass.
Ooh, the compass helps you, Pompous.
Sure.
Rumpus probably would have been a better rhyming word because that's
Dumpus.
Pumpus isn't really a word.
Nope.
But pumice is.
Pumice, yes. Why do I?
Ooh.
It's amazing how our brains work because you go.
We've plugged Murder with My Husband before. So.
Yes, we have.
Anyway.
Because you go to pumice, and then for some reason my mind's like pummel. It's like
Right.
that has nothing to do with anything.
Let's see.
I'm like pummel.
Right.
It's like that's different.
We go on so many tangents.
Well, that's what makes this show fun. For
Right.
Sure.
And so I'm just kind of, it's Buddy Man again.
And then
I'm trying to
I
think of when to
survive.
enter into the things that I thought about and talked about during this weekend.
Alright.
Actually went to state conference, so bigger meeting than just regular
That's good.
congregational church for those of you out there that don't
It's just, I'm looking for keys.
prescribe. And
Where are the keys? Don't they say
while I'm trying to listen, I'm just like, oh yeah, bam, I start having
Right.
these thoughts, and I
Right.
draw like a thought bubble and things like that for what I'm doing.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know what that is. Listen, you guys and your abbreviations. I like words.
We like words. Use words, please.
Yeah.
We
So
might
let's see.
speak English terribly compared to the Queen's English, but
So much better. Listen to my dictation. You can't handle it.
facts. You can't handle Cam. No one can handle Cam.
Nobody can. Nobody.
Only Cam can handle Cam.
So most of the people that I have dated,
And he
they
doesn't
have.
even like it.
Yeah, they've literally told me that they have to use dictionaries to converse with me because they've had to look up words. That
I
use.
admittedly have asked you, what does that word mean? Now, I don't get offended by it, though. It's like, oh, I learned a new word.
Yeah.
I
And that's what
enjoy
I
it.
like, because sometimes I'm just
Yeah.
like, man, this is what the word means, or I just like, man, I use it so frequently that I,
Right.
don't know the definition. So sometimes I actually have to look it up to make sure that I'm using it correctly.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
oh,
with that.
okay.
Let's see.
And dude,
Where
it's
am
like
I?
a deep dive into internet stuff.
Let's see.
Internet stuff.
Internet stizzle.
So,
Haha.
Um,
Haha, you haven't killed me yet,
so on
sir.
top of, like, if we're talking spiritually, right? They had the stake youth choir sing, and I got this really weird feeling.
How was that?
Of like despair, hope, and fear. It caused that kind of in me, as because the girls sang first and they were so quiet, and it's just
Yeah.
I was also just like awed. I was just like, man, how do kids survive in
Almost
this world,
killed myself with a bomb.
and like
Yeah,
how do they
no.
make it through with all these distractions?
That's what keeps me up at night with my own kids. But anyways,
You might have been high, man.
no, not on that side.
Might have been spiked. My water's been spiked. I use a Brita water filter for my water
So
at
it
home.
filters out the drugs.
So yeah. Well, yeah, I think they've literally said that, like,
It could do that.
like
That's
people
fun.
dump their drugs down into the water supply so much that when they chemically test it, you can find that stuff in there.
Sure.
Like, I mean, the Boston Tea Party, you could still find traces of tea from the
Yeah.
the crates down there.
That makes sense.
What if it got spiked after the filter? I live alone, so I mean, I'd have to be doing that unbeknownst to myself. Like my left hand doesn't know.
Scout.
It's
Scout is doing it.
nah.
I knew it.
Scout is in the car, hopefully enjoying rest. Because I either have to leave him in a crate at the home, which I don't trust, or in the car. So we'll see what happens.
Vamos a ver.
I took him on a
Okay,
walk as
so
well, so
this-
hopefully he's.
Somehow, I haven't really found any other. Excuse me. I haven't found any other area. These rooms are atrocious, and I hate them.
Yeah.
I think I need to bomb something else. Whoop. Oh, what's that?
So yeah, I don't know what people think about that. I don't know how to help them as well, because I mean the world is so massively oppressive against
Faith?
yeah,
Courage.
faith, courage, truth,
Right.
aspects, which I know can be a touchy subject. I mean, I know that for the most
Ah.
part, despite any flaws, my life has been geared to thinking about God. So, and always trying to do that, even if I haven't done it as effectively as I would like to. But, line upon line and,
Right.
divine design.
Fact. Well, and that's the thing is that then we just keep getting into like the ideas of faith and love and overcoming ourselves, and then admittedly it sometimes can become, oh my goodness gracious, sometimes it can become overbearing over, okay, so I didn't do that skull.
Yeah.
I didn't do that skull. I need that. I'm guessing that's where the key is. So up and over. This way. But yeah, so yeah, well, and that's just like, that's why in different parts of our lives, like, so me and Cam specifically, we have been of use to each other, because like last year I was like suffering, like,
Yeah.
that's already the big key. Wow, I already have the master key.
Is it always called the big key?
I think that's just a this game thing.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a therapy session, sir.
Yes.
Giving light and knowledge.
Am I being paid? Yes, with our mellifluous voices that you love to hear
I've never
so
heard
much.
that word before. I better get paid. No one's paying you, sir.
Have an ad.
Yes, thank you for donating your time.
Your voices sound congested. That's on your end then. I don't know. Maybe it's the ears that hear.
Ears that hear.
So anyway, I don't know. Maybe at the time it felt like a grander topic to talk about, but I feel like that one's falling a bit flat. I think because it's a tempestuous thing, you really have to. All Americans sound silly.
Let's be honest. You're just mad that you lost the war. It's always going to come back to that. How many times can Garner mention the Revolutionary War? We should have a counter.
You're just mad that you don't have a Joe Biden office.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're just mad that you don't get to say
America. Where our jeans are awesome and our cars kick ass.
All right. We play a real sport, not soccer.
Whatever. We like soccer.
I actually really like soccer a lot.
Plus, I mean, is that like a British? I mean,
it is It is football came from England.
Yeah,
They're
not French.
They're the inventors. They're the inventors of it.
It sucks when you invent. Why do you have conveyor belts in this game? It sucks when you create.
Be dumb.
It sucks when you create a sport that you're no longer the top at.
Yeah, no kidding.
That would
because like we still will always have baseball. Like
right.
Even though Japan is very good, and Japan has won like World Baseball Classics, this is the league. Like the league is in America. And that's where everyone wants to come and play. Oh my gosh.
And I mean, you could say Canada, but come on. I mean, that's just like American Junior.
Yeah, let's be honest. Like, no one even likes Canada. Canada doesn't like Canada.
Not with Justin Trudeau. I mean,
I'm gonna die.
It's remarkable that anybody voted for that guy.
I'm going to set a bomb. I'm gonna be smart about this. This is what Garner's gonna do.
Canadian accents. You think Americans sound silly, but you like.
But you want Canadian? Come on now.
That just.
Now I will admit, the Australian accent is awesome.
Yeah.
I do like the Australian accent. Oh, get away from me! Don't. Oh, get away!
What
die.
is that thing?
I have no idea, and I did not want any part of it. Did that really not explode?
I don't know. I've never seen you blow up a floor before.
Do I need better bombs? So this is actually a pretty cool.
Wow,
oh my gosh.
That is that's loyalty right there. That is.
If an Australian man asked me, I would ditch my boyfriend. I would. Well, let's not go. Let's not have that happen.
Right.
We do not condone people dumping their significant other for someone of another country just because of their accent.
Yeah. Although,
let's be honest too. If you lived in Australia, then you would be
although we're choosing,
dictated by rulers, tyrants.
and we're also choosing to believe that Zealously is 15 years old. So I mean, being in a relationship at that age, anyway,
You're gonna have plenty of other boyfriends, I suppose. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest with our.
I don't know. You've given so many ages out. I thought that 15 was in there, so I just went with it.
Yeah, you said you were You were in ninth year.
Yeah, I
Isn't
think maybe
that
that's
like-
why. Maybe so.
That's what we think of as a ninth grader.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like similar,
Unless you're saying like your ninth year in college.
right?
Oh, look, I did it. Oh, I'm the best.
Woo!
Not really.
He's not dying this time.
Let's see. What is this going? Yeah, I should probably go there. Let's go back in here and get hit immediately. Yep. Ah, multiple times. Oh, I hate this place. What do I do with these enemies?
I don't know.
Oh, I can hit them like that. I can hit them like this. I can get them. Not that.
Bob's your uncle.
I thought
Fanny's
for
your aunt.
sure. I thought for sure I'd be able to hit them, like pull them out of the blobby part, but I was mistaken. Oh my gosh!
So you're not like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat? Get over here.
Get over here! No, I am not.
Like Batman. Swear to me.
Swear to me!
Have you seen the College Humor one where he's like trying out different accents?
No,
It's actually pretty
that's
funny.
very funny.
He's like, maybe I want to be Robert De Niro. Maybe I am Robert De Niro. And
That's
he's like coughing. He's like, he's like, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, go with that. I just had this thing in my throat, and
Okay, so now that's switched.
it is not. We should not share names on here.
Tell him my name isn't Allison. Your name is whatever you want it to be. I don't know.
We're not gonna go that route.
No, we're not.
No dead names or anything. Just use your given name. They're all great.
All names of all species and kinds. Whatever that means.
It's true, but for the rest of the world, Carl's Jr.
I like Carl's Jr. I probably
Yeah.
like Carl's Jr. more than I like other fast food restaurants, to be honest. I need to remember to
Oh,
use
really?
my sub weapons. Like,
My daughter and I do not, because we had a horrible experience with the new one that opened in Kearns a couple of years ago.
Why am I so bad?
I thought you said being bad at a game is internet gold.
It is internet gold.
People really like that. People don't like seeing successful games.
No, they love to see people getting mad. It fuels them, because then they don't feel so bad about their gaming skills.
Oh, I see. Well, that's a horrible way to
It
have
is
society.
true.
And yet here we are trying to market, and
Yes.
you know,
Marketing in something that's bad for us.
right? I feel a little constricted.
All three
Okay.
viewers, please hit that follow button if you're already following. Get more followers for us.
Right.
Or we will never be successful in our lives.
I know. We can't rely on our
'Cause
other
let's
jobs.
be honest, the reason we're teachers is because we gave up on our dreams.
Or never had any.
Oh, what a terrible way to look at your profession.
I know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of. I didn't.
Oh,
I
I
don't say I
almost
fell
did
into
it.
I think I just. I don't know.
Let's try this. Let's go a different route. This
No, we're
time.
going with Bully McGuire. He is the best.
Boy, true. Okay, so someone asked about Spider-Man. Okay,
I don't know what they're
here's
going
this.
off on.
Here's Spider-Man. Okay, this is the facts. Oh, that's all this was. Is there even anything else there? Have I been in that room? I have not been in that room. We'll go to that room. The best Spider-Man is the second one, the Amazing Spider-Man. I can't. Andrew Garfield. The best Peter Parker is Tobey Maguire, but the best of both of them is Tom Holland. That's my opinion on this subject matter.
Interesting.
I don't want to go there.
Ooh, a new place with lots of different conveyor belts.
Oh, I hate the conveyor belts. We haven't been to the basement yet, so let's try the basement.
No to the basement. But look what we found. More classified documents placed by Joe Biden.
Joe, if you're listening, stop being a butt.
Stop
the butt.
Stop hiding documents
can
where
lift
Hunter
that.
can find them.
Oh my gosh, no kidding. Can we not?
Well, you just left them on the floor.
And they were marked classified with like spilled ice cream on them.
Right.
Okay? It wasn't hard.